There's been a big decline in wolf numbers in recent decades, mainly due to human activity. As a result, there are only about 3,000 to 5,000 wolves left in the wild. Wolves are highly social animals who live in groups called packs. A pack is the basic unit of a wolf's life. They do just about everything together, from hunting to eating to raising their pups. In this episode, we'll take a look inside the pack and find out what it takes to be a member of one of nature's most tightly knit communities. When you imagine a wolf, you probably picture a lone wolf running through the forest. But more than half of wolves actually live in packs with up to 12 members. Packs consist of a breeding pair and their offspring from several years. Wolves will often stay with their birth pack until they're at least 2 years old. Not all packs have the same number of members. A large pack may have as many as 12 wolves, but a small pack may have as few as 2. Packs tend to be larger where there's lots of prey, and smaller where food is scarce. Although they live together, not all wolves are equal. A pack is led by a dominant breeding male and female. These wolves have the best access to food and the most mating opportunities. The rest of the pack members are subordinate. As the saying goes, it takes a village to raise a child. And this is certainly true for wolves. All the adult wolves in the pack help take care of the pups. If one of the pups needs to be fed, any adult can step in and help out. Pups are weaned at around 6 weeks old and are fully grown at around 10 months old. Being part of a pack means being part of a community with shared responsibilities. Wolves communicate with each other through a variety of vocalizations, including howls, barks, growls, and whines. Howling is probably the most well-known and iconic wolf vocalization. Wolves use it for a variety of reasons, including to communicate over long distances, to locate other pack members, and to mark their territory. Barks are used to communicate with other nearby wolves, while growls and whines are often used during social interactions. Now let's talk about food. Wolves are carnivores, which means they eat meat. In packs, wolves will often hunt large ungulates, such as deer and elk. Wolves are at the top of the food chain, so they don't have to worry about being hunted themselves. However, this doesn't mean that they don't get into fights with other predators over food. Wolves typically hunt at night, using their keen sense of hearing and smell to track down their prey. Once they've found their prey, they'll use their speed and agility to catch it. In addition to hunting, wolves will also scavenge when the opportunity arises. When a wolf kills its prey, it will first peel off and eat the skin and fat. It will then eat the most nutritious parts of the carcass, such as the heart, liver, and lungs. Finally, it will eat the less nutritious parts of the carcass, such as the bones and intestines. In some cases, wolves will share their food with other pack members, especially if those pack members are related to them, or if they have helped with the hunt. However, wolves are not known for being particularly altruistic, and they will often eat as much as they can whenever they have the opportunity. Wolf's life is tough and dangerous. Even though they live in packs, wolves are still vulnerable to predation by bears, cougars, and humans. In addition, wolves need to constantly be on the lookout for new members of their pack, as there is a limited amount of resources available to them. If you enjoyed this episode, we'd appreciate it if you could like the video and subscribe to our channel. That said, see you next time.